When our cat is feeling upset because of being in heat, we also feel uneasy. That's why Cuddle Cat's Tails provides information on how to soothe a cat during its heat cycle, and whether it's possible to spay or neuter them during this time. Calming a cat in heat can be tough, but there are steps you can take to help. Begin by creating a peaceful atmosphere and showing your cat plenty of affection. Play with her often to distract from her heat-related actions, even if it's just for a little while. Avoid shouting or getting upset with her as she's not behaving that way on purpose. Additional actions involve gently brushing the cat's fur and speaking comforting words to relax her. You can also share warmth with the cat through your body, hot water bottles, or blankets, as higher temperatures contribute to calming them. Utilize synthetic feline pheromones like Feline to alleviate stress and anxiety during the heat cycle. Lastly, maintain a cleaner litter box and prevent the cat from going outside by closing windows and being cautious with the entrance door. Can you stop a cat's heat? Female cats can get really stressed because of the physical signs of being in heat and the frustration of not being allowed to mate. That's why it's recommended to sterilize cats, and the most effective method is spaying. Spaying, also known as ovariohysterectomy, removes the uterus and ovaries. There are other ways to temporarily stop a cat's heat cycle, like using progestins. But these methods are not only temporary but can also cause problems such as mammary fibroepithelial hyperplasia, increased appetite, diabetes mellitus pyometra, and depression in cats undergoing this type of hormonal treatment. Discover how to tell if a cat is in heat by watching the informative video we've provided. Is it possible to spay a cat early while in heat? It's advisable to have the cat spayed before its first heat, as it significantly lowers the chances of developing breast cancer later on. If the cat has already reached sexual maturity, the veterinarian usually waits until the heat cycle is over before performing the spaying procedure. What do I do if my cat in heat is keeping me awake at night? It's quite common for a cat to make a lot of noise and disturb our sleep. The best way to prevent this in the future is to have your cat spayed or neutered. If your cat is already in heat and keeping you up, there are some things you can do to help you get some rest. Firstly, try ignoring her when it's bedtime. This might make her less persistent in seeking your attention, and she might leave you alone during the night. Additionally, engage her in play and exercise to help her release excess energy. Make sure she has plenty of food and water before bedtime to prevent hunger from disturbing her. Lastly, provide her with toys, places to climb, and a comfortable resting spot to keep her mentally stimulated. This can help reduce her restlessness at night. What to avoid when trying to calm a cat in heat? Many websites and videos suggest different methods to stop a cat in heat, but a lot of them don't work well and can even hurt the cat. One method we want to warn against is using a Q-tip or cotton swab to imitate mating with a male cat in order to ease the heat. This is a really bad thing to do to the cat, and it can cause serious harm if not done correctly. Plus, it doesn't effectively simulate mating, and any relief it provides will only be temporary. The risks of harm outweigh any potential benefits. To truly stop a cat from being in heat, she needs to ovulate after mating, which is something you can't achieve with a Q-tip. Another option is to wait until her heat cycle naturally ends, and her estrogen levels go back to normal. We need to remember that when our cats are in heat, it might be bothersome or stressful, but it's a natural part of their biology. If you find her heat troublesome, consider getting her spayed once it's done. If you're interested in learning more about cat health and veterinary tips, be sure to check out the playlist we've provided here. Is your cat in heat causing you distress? Share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll catch up with you next time.